Hello, Mega Dimension here, back for another Tohya video. Last time with the History Inversion Impulse, that was a dream inside a dream, if you think about it. And in the end, we're taking History to a date. It was quite nice. Now we're playing Tohya Family Con game. It's quite fun.
Ah, what a nice weather.
Tohya-san gave me a tranquil murmur as she slipped tea from the plastic cup.
It is, isn't it? It's nice to occasionally eat outdoors.
The lunch boxes are mostly empty. I got pour herself some tea from the thermos. You see one some apple?
No, thank you.
Apple into apple carved into a rabbit shape. My Romanian lunchbox, but he sweet embarrassingly looked down and declined. Saturday afternoon, as I promised that the morning I returned quickly after the school and had lunch in the courtyard patio with Aiga and others. Normally, Hisu and Kohaku eat separately from Aiga and me, but since this was Kohaku's idea, it was the first place I put forth my view of this sort of meal, and one that everyone should enjoy together. So in the end, the four of us, Aiga, Hisui, and Kaku-san, and I sat around the lunch boxes. This reminds me, I remember some things from long ago.
What is it, Nissan?
Huh? No, I just felt nostalgic. We used to sit around here and only gear a lot when we were tired playing.
A lot. Actually, weren't you the one who did all the eating, Nissan? Hisu and I only ate in here each. Ate one each at the most.
I suppose so. Well, I suppose I was running around the most. Of course, I was hungry, right?
That's because you kept dragging us around everywhere. These days, even though you
Chase me up, I caught immediately. Emma's words, eyes, hair flashed purple red for an instant.
Did you say so, Nissan?
Nope, nothing. I heard switch the concert to Hisui, but back then Hisui used to be real active too.
I was just trying to keep up with you and Shiki-sama. Originally, I wasn't fond of all that running around at all. No need for excuse, Hisui. You've always been on Nissan's side. Aika-sama.
Hisui said with a fearful look. I never played I remember always being tagged right away.
Oh yes, both you Nissan and you Hisu caught me right away.
I got you so mad about that?
Of course not. I was just considering what happened if we were playing now. The thing about it, I can help but smile.
Again, her hair flashed red. She's so pissed. I was a Hisu who nodded. Yes, she was a sorcerer back then. When we were playing tag, I was always aiming for the slowest.
I never. Hey, what are you doing? You muttering over there?
Hawk.
Kohaku, say something. Well, even if you asked me, I never played with you.
As Kohaku's words, the air seemed to freeze. That's right. Ike and I were running around in the courtyard. Kaku was still imprisoned in the mansion. Fuck. Now you make fucking depressed. Shit. It's not that we forgot, it's just unthinkingly a conversation turned enough out Kaku-san. Sorry, Kaku-san, that was thoughtless.
There's nothing to apologize for. I've been having fun listening to your stories.
But I searched for ours, but I couldn't come up with anything. I got bogged down with trying to continue this conversation, but I can hear out the awkward atmosphere. Just did not have a flash of brilliance. That's it. Yes, you can see where this is going. If you don't worry, you'll figure it out soon enough. I may throw out my idea. As soon as we got a chance, we want to play tag like fucking teenagers, 16-year-old boys and girls playing tag. So, I think she's like a year younger than him.
Excuse me.
I guess it gives an embarrassed smile. As any normal 16-year-old would do. Unless you're me, who doesn't give a fuck about that. It's like, hey, yeah, I can beat you in tag. Yeah. Even though I'm like 20 years old, I can still beat you in tag. I can beat a bunch of other 20-year-olds in tag. You believe you me, I can.
Nissan. Do what?
Play tag, I said. 8 years ago, I couldn't take Kagestsu. I couldn't take one outside. Nothing can change that since you can't turn back time. Whether be that and then continue. But then it won't be a good day for us to do something together now. Then when the four of us sit together like this again, we can able to smile and laugh about it. Kagestsu, what do you think?
And
Kagestsu was bewildered. What other sons said it like that is not surprising. I turn my gaze to Hisui. So Hisui, how about it? Yes, join my side, Hisui. Join my side. Join the dark side.
I agree with your suggestion, Shiki-sama.
As Hisui's words, Kagestsu will shout with a surprised look at Hisui's face.
Hisui-chan.
Yes, Hisui's in favor. So, Ike, what about you?
For me, rather than saying I agree, it would be better to say I can't find a reason to disagree. So, of course, I'm in favor.
I got smiled wildly and then turned to Kohaku-san.
I already participated in a game of Tag Kohaku.
Now, by majority rule,
And your house orders you have no choice, Kohaku.
Kohaku-san low then.
I understand. I'll join in.
Okay, settled. And let's hurry up and... As Ozard, he spoke.
However, Aika-sama. What? Is something wrong, Hisui? There are problems with this itself. I think that there's not enough people. That's true.
Yeah, it is. You need to get a few more people then. I sat back down. Do you mean use our old house rules for this game?
Of course. Excuse me. What are the house rules? You shouldn't know that. That's right. Well, our tag rules are no different than other people's. First of all, those who are it, we call the demons. The other people who are the humans. Second, anyone tag, of course, becomes a demon, and the original demon remains one as well. Then the original demon is always it, or the demon? Right. If anyone remains uncaught by the time limit, then the human wins. If everyone's caught, then the original demon wins. Hey, who thought of those rules? I heard that they're the tones from tradition rules handed down through the generations. Is that so? But that... What about a Nissan?
Nothing. I shook my head. Way back then, I never thought about it, but why did the rules have to be so demon and human races? Well, it doesn't matter.
So you want to use the prize rules as well?
See the words, I nodded. Yeah, of course. He's waiting for you. Kaku, each person brings their treasure. And that becomes a prize. That way everyone plays for keeps. It seems like fun, you know?
That seems interesting, but a little scary.
All competitions have risk. Well, about a number of people I was going to call. About a number of people, some people I know. You know, Mike?
Nah, there'll be no problem at all. Unless they're women. If they're women, I'll fucking kill you. Nissan, you might be surprisingly well known. And since tomorrow's Sunday, how does using the entire day sound?
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. It takes some time to gather the people together too. I'm not beginning to count the people in my head. The total Famicom game! Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, made more interesting. The next day, the weather at 9 o'clock was grey sky and the sun mostly hidden by clouds.
Well then, Nissan.
I got asked me as a me to endure some headache.
What percent are these faces here?
These faces of the little meat isn't Aiga-chan.
That's right, Inu-kun. That's right. We're caught here, so shouldn't be here none of that, little sister. I did not call you here. Nissan called you. And you please call me little sister Arc-san.
Aiga yelled and spun and glared at me.
Will you sling to this, Nissan?
Oh yes, well, you see. I am twiddling my fingers. I thought it didn't happen yesterday. First, I called Ariko. And then since CEO something happened to be there, I asked her too. And if I asked her, then I had to invite Ariko as well, right?
That's right. If you invite CEO but not me, I will curse you forever.
In your case, you really would hold the Tohya family until it died out, wouldn't you? I sighed. And then my cousin Yamazaka-san, who's also participating, she's the only upright one here.
Thank you for having me here. I'm Don's-kun's classmate, Yamasaka Satsuki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, a pleasure to meet you as well, senpai.
Finished with our public course, Aiga glared at me.
Neither may I have a word with you.
Her face twitched as she gestured closely. What? I drew near Aiga, placed him on your end, began to speak with a hushed voice.
How is she the only upright one? The thing has red eyes. In other words, she's the vampire version.
I like to say version, I love it.
Why is she running around during the daytime?
I glanced out the window. It probably because the cloudy sky, I thought. But there's no evidence as, and there's no way I could ask. I was just trying to play dumb or something. Come on, compared to the others, she's fine. Especially compared to Argod, who's a more Fantas or even Vermilion mode. You're gonna complain why then you call some of your friends about those roommates you mentioned before, or Arika-chan.
Well, yes, but there's no way I could. My school has a dormitory, and calling people next prefecture over is just too far.
Well, I can accept that. But there's something I want to ask you.
What a coincidence. So do I.
The same Aika opened our mouths and turned in the same direction.
Do you call that here Aika? Do you call that here Nissan?
Or Nissan eye looking as a muscular man and a kimono wearing young man. To someone and refer to one as that as rude, lad. Then some you at all. At least I didn't call you. Don't refer your brother as Zadaika. Come on. Don't hold yourself and call Shiki Nissan.
Don't joke around. My only brother is Nissan. Furthermore, I don't remember asking you here.
Wait, did you do this?
Surely you're joking. Why would I invite Nero?
I like how it's weird that it's actually pronounced that way. Then, Sal Senpai, I really like it if you will stop branching the black keys at me, Senpai.
Even for you, Tom, there are things you can say and things you shouldn't, you know. Why would I ever invite an undead? Unless I had to travel this, of course, that's different.
Yeah, that's right. But Senpai, the black keys don't really match your school uniform, so how about putting them away? As I agreed, Senpai withdrew the black keys. Well, thank God.
No, that they don't, do they? But anyway, exactly who called them here?
Even Roa, no. I guess he's telling Shiki.
Is it he him too? Oh, that was me.
Kohaku-san?
Yes, I thought I would call all the people with deep relationships together. I spent out invitation cards. Relation isn't a good word as pretext when talking about them.
Aiga pouted.
Don't say that, Aika.
Just be glad the other one didn't come too. I am. Ah, damn. Now I'm breaking the fourth wall.
There was one I sent, but unfortunately, it was returned to sender.
Regretfully, Kagu showed a white ant in her hands. The neighboring front was Azoki Ayako.
If you invite Blue, she will destroy the mansion, you know, Shiki.
Yeah, I didn't fight her. Ah, well. Aiga sighed and glanced around the living room. It'd be funny if Aiko was actually here. That'd be funny.
Everyone understand there have been some hard feelings between us, but this is the Tonal family mansion. These were restrain your bloodthirst.
You too, I didn't just dare to say. No need to hasten my death after all.
I'm glad everyone's here, right? Then I shall explain the rules. The game of tag will be used in Tohya family house rules. The first team will decide our pair of scissors and remain team after the tagging zone. In other words, there will be two demons. Question, little sister. I said stop with the little sister.
She cut herself off, cleared her throat, and then responded again.
This is going nowhere right now, so afterwards, have a nice long, shall we? Then what is your question, Araki-san? Then these are going to keep multiplying, right? Then what happens to the last human that becomes a demon? This game will have a time limit. Now it's 9:30, so we will start the game at 10 a.m. The time limit will be at 4 p.m. for a total of 6 hours. Should you remain a human, that person will be the victor. Did everyone bring their prize contribution? Well, for me, bring isn't quite right, but let's leave it at that and keep going. Oh well. Should more of a person survive the victor, should split the prize equally. Should everyone be captured, the original demon is the victor. I see. In other words, the first demon is like a vampire who goes around killing zombies.
As Argus Seagull's face twitched. But yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking. In other words, the game has an infectious demon rather than playing tag. We're playing vampire, aren't we?
So Seagulls better not get caught. For a member of the viewer age to flee vampires, well, that's not right. In order to Bible, I continue explaining the rules. Down the next rules, those people who have special abilities, including myself. It's possible to please refrain from senses use your powers as much as possible. At the very least, I'll be grateful you keep them at approximately human level.
Hold on, Aika. What is that supposed to mean?
Basically, your eyes of depth perception and neuroscience animals are right, but my dream abilities and arcs are more of a phantasm are forbidden.
I can understand that, but...
Hey, little sister, that seems really vague to me. For example, are we allowed to jump out the second story window? Yes. And we don't have to leave the common sense of the ability holder. Everyone, before you use your abilities, please do not forget that there are normal people participating.
I looked at Ariko. You will. Jumping in front of a second sword isn't unthinkable. What is that supposed to mean? Exactly what it seems. Oh, understood. I shall accept your terms, woman. Of all neurons are first to indicate his understanding. Just what you expect from the professor. With bulging eyes, he seemed to glare at Aika, but maybe that just possibly had a friendly meaning. In my case, I shall be forbidden to use uses of my soil genesis. I wish to come him before him, but as long as the chance I become a deal. Any conflict between my feminines and humans shall be considered a valid tag, correct?
It shall not. If we accept the condition, then I fear this game will be over in an instant.
Accepted.
Now, as the point rules should be explained, it is time for everyone to display their treasure. Please. This is one after the requirements for participation.
Is used to a fair marble.
But it used to be my marble or something.
Gripping, I held my knife. For me, this is the true and undeniable. However, I'm going to keep hold of it throughout the game. I'm not going to need it, it seems.
That's fine. Who's next?
Nero took a sip and opened a beast in his coat. A black child flew a black dove stood before us. I shall offer this, my beloved dog, Colotor. I trust this simple fellow as a treasure.
Coulter.
Face jerked. You recognize Senpai?
In the 15th century, during the 100 Years' War between the English and French, Coulter was a legendary wolf king that led a pack of nearly 300 beasts in Paris versions. But I'm not sure you can call it a dog.
If this is unfair, then I shall offer beat or lobo. I don't mind. I recognize any love from the title of Sense's famous animal stories. This old guy, he really has it for 1,000 years, hasn't he?
Just one is fine. Although if you insist, I don't mind. So next to me, right? Is my heart tone album okay? It may not be to others, but to me it is. No problem. It's more to you, then that's what makes it your treasure. Yay! Then I'm saving part of this little war. But my curry sandwich, so good, right?
Sign of brave and nowhere. Seven watches. I got set a CD from Yumazaga-san and plays on the table and the side on Vans.
Then I should waver this word the seventh scripture.
With a thump, Senpai finished a huge weapon. She pulled out Nora before Aika.
Is this truly alright? The other church seems unusable. The other ones are putting things on value, so I must be as well.
But even knowing all the vampires will be giving this thing to another person will cause a lot of trouble.
The people left are... Yeah, I haven't put anything on yet.
Arcade wave her hand wide in the air.
Yes, Arcade-san. But you don't seem to have brought anything.
Laughing Arca, look at me. Son, chill. And then Curl Nasty, chill. Excuse me, I need to use the bathroom. During the living room. I was too late. Arca hold my collar and thrust me in front of Arca.
This is my treasure.
Look at Nero. Look at Nero, it's no problem, but my prize is a human, right?
What?
Susan I could look, or what to give a voice, and the other jaws open, unable to hide their surprise. That is the principal princess. Send your unaffected in the soul exception. If my case is something, I thought that human prize is also correct.
It isn't it just? I was really thinking of using the Malayan castle or something, maybe a ton of gold. But those are too vulgar and boring. And besides, it's without doubt the right and most precious thing is Shiki.
Like hell, I'll take that. Don't treat people like things.
Well, it's alright, Shiki. Doesn't matter if I'm the demon or run away. I'm going to win. Don't worry.
I'm really worried now.
Stop joking. No one would accept that sort of behavior. That's right. Of all things to make talking your price stats.
I expect the two heads of opposition flared at Arcade. Glancing around, I saw Hisu look troubled and I saw Kohaku-san.
Why are you two looking?
Why are you two looking at Kohaku-san? But you know, and trying to like Arco spoke. This old style friend of mine knows over it, does he?
What is it, senpai? We're busy here.
Here, spitting pure red. I guess as Arco. It doesn't matter to me, but I just want to make sure you know. It's a surprise that whoever wins owns them, right? Nah, I don't really want to have something like that. Other two things strong on Arco's unexpected words. Oh no, Arc, what you did? Arco red face gave a small cough before speaking.
Well, we accepted one living thing as a prize. To bring my personal things into this would be childish, I see.
Hey, Aika.
That's true. That may have been a problem. Fine. I too shall accept what Argus says here, and I think Tonka should be made a prize.
Hey, CEO senpai. Do I get a say?
No. Democracy. The family's head and games and chairman's directive, which all these authorities are objecting to you, Nissan.
Democracy is a mistake. Despite eyes look to the heavens. Well then, Argus treasures
Is Nissan. We can leave. We'll go after the game.
Yeah, isn't that great, my friend? You'll fit all around. That's right, Arco. Not only I'm the prize, that you're treating me like one. Don't worry, Tono. When I win, I'll let you go free after a week or so. What is that supposed to mean? Surprised Arco seems to be confident of winning. Even facing people like this, why does this guy have such a spirit? As ever, you can tell he's an incredible guy or just a straight out idiot. Hey, Aika. Shiki yelled.
Oh yes, you haven't gone either. What is your prize?
No. You can't do that, Shiki. You cannot do that. She can find Aika. I said you, Aika. No matter what anyone says, you're the most important thing to me. Oh, yes, he's being a fucking creep again. Shiki, stop being a fucking creep. Am I the one who thinks this is quickly turn out to a slave market?
But Nissan, say something.
Well, I sort of like to say something, but I'm a prize too. I'll never say it out loud, but this time I'm on Shiki's side.
I guess I can't object. If Nissan has said being a prize, then it'll be unfair to not accept myself.
I didn't accept it. You decided it.
Even so. Well, is anyone else who hasn't shown their prize yet?
Aika, what about you?
Oh, I'm offering to let the one be the master of the Tohya family for a day. It's not a physical object, but no one minds, right?
I got tossed of that dreadful remark. But even so, what does her offering sound so much better than other people's treasures? What was Arco's treasure?
For me, this is the ribbon.
Kagestsu smiled, placed a white ribbon on the table.
What about you, Hisui? Unfortunately, I should not be pursued this time. I guess I just give me a task, using the radio to announce it's captured where it occurs. I see. That's too bad. I was hoping to be able to run around with you after so long. I'm very sorry. Next time you'll play too, Hisui-chan. Yes, Nissan. Shiki Nissan's here.
I took a radio receiver from Hisui.
Because this is large, there's no telling where someone may be caught. One idea would be for someone who had been the team to conceal the fact, approach and uncounted. However, this would not be fair. Therefore, this time we have a rule to report wherever demon catches someone.
She continues and bows to the group.
I shall be present here in the living room. Should you have any troubles or requests, feel free to ask me.
I got it. So then, since everyone has presented their treasure. Hold it, Tono. Are you forgetting someone? One time you skip the drum and show us Ariko. What's your treasure? If you don't say it's your favorite sea of porn books, if you're going to, I'm going to hit you. Ha! Do you really think my treasure will be such a common item? My thing is this. With a long bang, Ariko drops a massive football on the table. Strictly speaking, it's not my treasure, but I thought it'd be more exciting. I already had to work fish back up for you know. You know, Ariko. You may think your memories of your past mean precious to you, but who do you think is going to be happy when I find a picture of you? After started playing pictures of elementary school, middle school, showing Ariko middle school and home. And since we did so many things together, I was in the pictures sometimes, but this wasn't sometimes. Hey Ariko, this can't possibly be. I find Ariko smirked. Right, just as you think. This is in the art special editorial Shige's Boyhood Photo Collection. So, I got John. This is my treasure. You guys sent it, of course. Crap, in that case I should have been my knife, my gun, from the Arma household. But it's too late now. I already thrown my chips.
Shige's childhood, huh? Let's see. You can't. There's a prize for the winner. There's no point to start looking before the game begins. Still, saying things like that, you know you want to look see how. These are different matters. I tend to fight fair and square and win for myself. Fair and square? What about it? Oh, it's nothing. Just to hear the words fair and square coming from someone who was attacked from the shadows in the night, or from ambush, well, I was a little surprised. Are you trying to pick a fight?
The air between the two started to wrap around their anger. I heard this up between them. Since no one else looked and stopped, I had to. Hey, you guys. Now I'm going to combat mode. There hasn't got another turn today. As I can see how relaxed things move fast.
Oh, I know. This is just one of our little courtesies. That's right, Tono-kun. Well, we all know today is the day to set aside the formality and relax. Right now, right, Harikoi? Yeah. No mercy during the game, though. That goes for me, too.
So you're in the air between Guru tents. It's like a Cold War. I sighed. I really like if you stop this sort of life. Courtesy, though. The end result of rock paper scissors was that Kako was dean. Bad luck, Kako-san.
No. All I need to do now is make everyone else a demon, right? Then this is easier than running around. Kaku, once you close your eyes and count 100, you may move. I understand. Well, I'll start counting now.
Kaku-san, and then close her eyes. Time for me to get going too.
Be careful as you go, everyone. I shall pray for your good fortunes.
Yeah, work hard as Nash too, Hisui. 1, 2. I hear Kaku's voice from behind as I left the living room. Well, walking through the hallway, I started to think. In a normal game like this, there's a certain way to find a spot being seen to yourself. And the best kind of precision is where you see enough distance to flee. But this time, that won't work. That's because the game rules have a number of demons constantly increasing, so there will be more authorization targets than one person can imagine. But before any of that, I turn around. Why are you following me?
But it'll be fun with you. On top of that, at the right time, we can split and confuse the demon. Leaving aside Ariko's first sentence, I am in agreement with what she says.
When there's no playing out. Oh, if one person is in the group getting tagged, then in an instant everyone will get caught. What about you two, Shiki and Aika? Who cares? You're just going the same direction I thought you to go. Besides, even back then, didn't we always have the same destination, Shiki? I wish we did, didn't we? What about you, Aika?
It's a bit troublesome when I saw Nissan's back. I just wanted to follow. This is what they call childhood imprinting.
I'm sure that you always tug behind me. But you know, it's less imprinting than Pavlovian conditioning. Yamasaka-san.
I just felt a little lonely by myself. This is okay.
It's not okay. Just as I told Aika and Senpai earlier, if we're all together, then it won't be much of a game. Anyway, for a moment, someone needs to scatter. I'm just asking, why do you come along? A real battle is one thing, but this sort of competition, I'm unfamiliar with. I intend to observe and inquire into actions of those familiar with this game, but I understand. To put it briefly, I shall act as I normally do. Please do so. Okay, everyone, just split off. I clapped my hands and everyone began to leave.
See you later, Shiki. Don't go, be careful.
I know this estate from end to end. You'll see, Shiki, I'll be the last one standing.
Nisa, for the moment I'm going to return to my room to think. If I need to, I can always flee from my window after all. If I'm bitch, come see me, Shito-kun.
Fare thee well, human. Next time we meet, we may be enemies. Flying out there, rushing the stairs, or heading down the hallways, left in all intended directions. For myself, I began to think. It's about time Kohaga start chasing, so I better get moving too. As I head outside, I realized something and I stopped. It just meant that I missed someone. Leaving the corridor, I arrived in the front of the detached building. Looked behind, there was no one there. It seems like no one's been caught yet. I felt a little relieved. Alright then. A quiet noise erupted from the earphone that I'm wearing.
The second demon has been created.
He speaks voice. If the second demon has been created, then that means Kohaga has to see caught someone. But whom?
These are my Master Kohaku and Nero-sama.
Nero. I died in my ears. That's crazy. That's someone that should never been caught by Kohaku-san. They report at this time. Nero getting caught.
91 100. Nissan, good luck. Be careful. Hisui-chan, the pros are all by the table, right? Yes, that's right. But Nissan, we're looking under there. And there was something. And there it is. Hey, Hisui-chan, isn't this one claim? Earlier, I've been a ham from the kitchen, so I think it's alright. What do you ask? I just want to touch him. He's going to have a pat his back.
Kohaku smiled wildly.
Oh, there's a good boy. Well then. Listen, what was that? Attack Nero-san. But he's now a demon. Hisui-chan, can you please call Nero on the radio?
What do you mean by this girl?
Nero, you're chaos, right?
Correct. I am chaos that contains 666 beasts. That is my chaos. What about it?
So, Connor-kun is also chaos, right? In other words, is it you as well, Nero-san?
However, I see one large gap in your interpretation. Take a portion of your arm and throw it away. Is that portion that touch will not fail to count as attack under these rules?
Her pieces' arms don't move. Of course, neither do pieces of legs or fingers either.
For example, if you were cleaving to
Nero-san, we not become a demon should either have be tagged. In other words, since conflict is huge, should you be tagged be valid? As there, it will be Nero equals chaos equals counter-kun.
I see. To give a syllogism to win, you're required to tag the chaos that is me. And my first counter is the same chaos. Thus, if you tag chaos, then I should become a demon.
That's right. Too bad.
I turned my head at the point. He accepted that. I really can understand how these scientists think. But forget that for the moment. I proved that Nero has now the one newsprint has also appeared in front of me. It didn't seem like he was going to attack me. Probably he was there just to observe. His eyes never left me. Well, it seems like hiding is out now. There's no idiot in the world assuming that to hide in front of this hunter. Oh well. This carcass on Nero since I imagine right now places hiding in the forest. I started walking. The problem is now how I'm going to get rid of that familiar, as I thought, and I turned back to the detached building again. The deer have moved from the front of the building. Was not going to follow. And while I was at myself, a black letter appeared. That's right. Nero has 66 familiars in total, so even if he doesn't have one familiar from each person, he gets Tsukihime out of all places. He can search just like Aiga said. If it weren't a rule requiring each tag would be by hand, that this game would be over in an instant. What a pain. The most annoying guy got tagged right away. I kept running. 30 minutes later. Hiding from the eyes of the familiars, I snuck into a shadow tree. Exiting the stomach rumbled. Last thing I watched, it was 11:30. Yeah, it's about lunchtime, isn't it? Well, yeah, but it's not good to move right now. Attempt to conserve some energy, I leaned back against the trunk and tree and relaxed. Right then, it sounded like jumping dangerously fast. The third person had been created, just like Hisui's voice. Who was this time?
Summer's light isn't here, Sui-chan. But today, neither Aiko-san are present. Nisan, what will you do? Everyone gets hungry after exercising. I thought I'll make something simple. Oh, we got a lot of guests today. Soup? How's it, Hisui-chan? Today's lunch will be curry.
By the way.
Well, where is Nero-san? Nero has found someone hiding, so he head outside. Let's finish the curry before he back Hisui-chan.
I pulled the transmitters from my ear. No need to listen to know who was caught. More appropriately, I was getting concerned because I could feel someone watching up in trees. Someone hiding his colleagues mentioned no proof, just intuition. But I soon realized that was me. I started moving. I ran towards trees. I couldn't get away with all the head. Oh, I don't know how many, but it seems that there's a lot of near familiars up there. Before it was a black dog on my path. Move it. A single strum can kill the people with both legs. Even if it's just chaos, killing the same game seems a little awkward. It's only legs, so I can't move. When it goes back to Nero, shouldn't be any plot problems, I think. I better Herbert Krogo, huh? That was just a second consideration. I leapt over the dog's head and without pausing, I slipped quickly into the mansion. So I could run up the stairs. That way, super familiar knows of a new demon. Everything has been created. We'll see us about who is this time. I close over and lean against. I check this time. Currently 12:30. I finally corner you, Shiki-san. What? First time I'll catch you with a rope. Then nearest chaos biting legs. I can take time tagging you. Hold it. What was that supposed to mean? Well, Shiki-san, and always killed the floor and escaped downwards. You can almost jump the window. So the first thing.
But Shiki-san could always.
A giant from the second floor is unthinkable.
See? So please be quiet until I capture you. Son has agreed to use you of chaos.
Like hell he would take that. Is that so? No hesitation. I should summon for all my beasts that are not patrolling outdoors. Boy, I may be forbidden the soil of Genesis, but it'll be fine to drag into the heart of the screaming hell of 300 beasts. Maybe the chance about becoming part of my chaos. No, having a familiar with your missing eye should not be bad at all. Don't treat people like things! So you see, Shiki.
So you see, right there. Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
Do I get a say?
Just throw that sort of thing into the garbage. Well, Nearson, take him. Just what do you think you're doing in front of my room?
I didn't think she'll actually come out, girl. I guess this is a case of acting just as expected.
Too bad. You're tagged. Now, you're a demon too. But Nissan, why did I hear his voice?
The root of that magic exists. I've lived a long time, but the structure is rare. I'm quite odd. A tape recorder.
Kohaku, when do you ever? Before everyone gathered in the room, I started tape recording behind the table. Shiki-san's lines seemed too easy to use, so I decided I edited them a little. It might be a cliche trick, but it's cliche because it's effective, right? You really did this time, Kohaku. I'm sorry.
She's enjoying. Hello.
By the way, you two. Yes? As far as I can tell, he's surprised. Aren't you two surprisingly well matched?
What a waste. Of all things, Aka is a demon too. Shiki stood before my eyes and spoke to the ceiling. Now to make sure now I got to make absolute certain to not get caught. I can't let I go to anyone else. Can I ask you something? What is it, Shiki? You're hungry? I'm starved. Shiki gave me his little laugh. Oh well, that doesn't matter. There's one thing I absolutely need to ask this guy though. Why are you in my room? What are you saying? This was originally my room. You only started living here recently. Don't you remember living in that detached building? Oh, is that right? No, it's not right, but that is right. Anyway, they say you can fight on them, so shall we eat? You can pull a bag of sausages out of his sleeve. Where did you pick that up? Right before I got started explaining the rules. I knew I won't have time for a leisure lunch after all. And if I want, I can simply carry around with me. There isn't anything else but these. Well, you're free to eat it, just like your own house. Although I was hoping for a nice blood pack to drink. Somehow it seems like there's a truce in effect right now. So, I took a project to question Shiki. I don't know that, but Shiki, do you realize it? Realize what? You're shoving sausage in his mouth. That's the image I never thought. This game isn't just about athletics or strength. Oh yeah, because the skin Kaku is involved. It will be obviously about wits. If the original demon had been myself or Aika, it would have been a brute force though. On top of it, the second demon was pretty bad. Well, it had to be Professor Nero. Here. Oh, thanks. Shiki held the bag and I pulled out a few sausages and tossed them in my mouth. Glancing at the clock, it's right past 2 o'clock. No wonder I'm hungry. In other words, this game is less of a game tag, more a sort of con game about a treachery and deception. This demon has been saying treachery a long time. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. No, my dad just asked me for something. I wonder what her next move. demon has been sent traps for a long time. I wonder what her next move will be. Who knows? It's trying to be quiet. Shiki's gaze was pointing to another direction, towards the floor off to the right. What is this? It seems like the others have been searching the rooms one by one. This is bad. Fairly soon they will get here. You got her extra? Nah, I can just feel the presence, that's all. With footsteps and voices I can tell. We stood. The corridor needs to be avoided at all costs. Which means... I never thought how to imitate Arc weight. Just as I placed one foot in was still a high scream echo throughout the mansion.
Yeah, a cockroach.
Well, in Curl fake monotone scream, Aika. What? Aika, wait for me! I'm going to kill right now! I tripped and fell on my face. I hurried God and stopped him. Idiot! Shiki, don't go. Who's the idiot? Are you going to ignore Aika when she's in danger? You call her a bastard. Call her or not, this isn't the issue. He said Dean right. Now you know. So what? I'm going to save Aika. Remember what? I always protect Aika. In certain those may be moving lines. If your victim is always using a trap, and your opponent is also a cockroach, if any imaginary one, assuming that is. With my hand shaking shoulders, I understand. I won't say anything else. In my place, all I'll do is find a job for that Shiki. Yeah. See you later, Shiki. Our earlier conversation. I enjoy this. Me too. Smiling at him, I jumped out of the window to the tree. By the time I was reaching out the third tree, he sees familiar for eyes and I sighed. Just as his from real siblings, they both got caught by the same trap. Nearest familiar was gone in front of the detached building. Probably as the number of demons increased, he probably pulled back, making himself stronger. Or maybe keeping here was a pain. I flew inside the building and flew inside the floor. Clock point 3 o'clock. Only an hour left. I wonder why I was getting so serious over something like this. It's like that. It's just like people watching. People like stay calm, but the ones involved get really hyped or something. When I'm tired enough, I start on mere self-analysis. I don't think the demon folks are going to stay searching the mansion forever. Well, there's only an hour left. Even this detached building isn't safe anymore. I mean, people are still alive anyway. I haven't heard anything about Arc getting caught. Otherwise, there's Imazaki-san. I left him noise. I twitched. 16 has been created. Who?
Even daytime, this is a great vampire body. Even the basic strength is different living human. If I can stay free for one more hour, and I'll just split prize with Donakun. Yep, that's fine. I'm sure how I can get away. I mean, I even got away from that senpai after all. I suppose you think you can jump out of the window. Who's there?
That's worthless. Your charming gaze will never work on me. After all.
You!
That's right. I'm the very one who drank your blood. The one you should call your parent. Tell Shiki-sama. Goodness, you saw the rule quite the vampire, huh? You can't run away. Don't move.
I can move. Why not?
Did I say it? I'm basically your parent. My commands must be absolutely obeyed. You can't escape my rule. No, it'll be quite troubling for you to survive this game. Unfortunately, I can't let you take the position as the head of the Tohya family. Myself and Ike are out. That means the only one that left me to do, go and make everyone a demon. Completely losing doesn't suit me. With that, Yamazaki is out. What that means, people are left on me, Arquid. Wait a second. Are I forgetting someone? Suddenly my vision floated in my mind as I arrived ahead. Ariko. That's right, I haven't heard him called out yet. Which means... when did he disappear anyway? He was definitely in the living room. Or after that. I clapped my hands and everyone began to leave.
See you later, Shiki. Tonku, be careful.
I know this estate end to end. You see, Shiki, I'll be last one standing.
Nissan, for the moment I'm going to return to my room to think. If I need to, I can always flee out my window after all. If I ain't bitch, come save me, Tono-kun.
Fare with thee well, human. Next time we'll be enemies. Flying outdoors, rushing the stairs, singing down the hallways, everyone left in their intended direction. So I began to think. About the time Kagestsu started chasing Cellbear, moving too. Then I head outside. Everything something and stopped. Does the man go, did I miss someone? But then Arc already disappeared. Well, in that case, where is he? Have I not seen him? Or consider who this is. He's lurking somewhere. Or that I sensed someone outside. At once I jumped, so I ran in the opposite direction. I ran through the trees. You're so cheeky. No matter how much you try, your eyes are just a human, you know. Shiki, I don't suppose you feel like letting me go. I have no reason to let you go get away. It's not like we're trying to kill each other today. So if you could quietly, it will soon. Thumb. So smiling, Shiki slowly topped. From behind, I got Pierce smiling at me.
That was close, Nissan.
Aika, why?
I become so I had to make sure you remain alive, Nissan. I can feel really letting you take over the head, and then, and Price too.
What's wrong, Aika? Your face turned red.
Geez, you don't have to understand. Anyway, I'm your ally, so please hurry and run away. Soon our pursuers will be here.
Got it. Thank you, Aika.
It was my pleasure.
This is really unfair again. I begin to wonder if I really think about it. Playing tag against vampire humans need to be able to await the most. And so I told myself and cleared my doubts. As I resumed running, transmitted a crack in my ear. Well, it looks like we finished searching inside the mansion. The all remains is outdoors and attached buildings. Let's build and search. I should look for the princess. What about the rest of you? I'm gonna look for
Tono-kun. I guess Sama and Shiki have already headed outside, so let's follow them. Do your best to find Arcui-san and Shiki-san.
Looks like they're gone. Huh, that was painful. Got no family, no hard to understand why not.
Everything have you been hiding behind the door for more than 5 hours? Are you alright?
Yeah, leave it to me. I know how to fight even if I had a human chair for an entire week.
I believe you would die if you did so, though. By the way, why were you hiding in such a place?
Oh, that. Well, this is less a game of tag, more a game of hide and seek. So I use those techniques to win. To put in shortly, hiding in plain sight. Knowing whatever things someone hiding in a place that the demon was counting. And so they blind themselves.
I did not know that.
There are problems with this trick. You can't use it twice. And you're not your nose, you'll be caught right away. Besides, it looks like they went away this time. So here we're cracking outside. Oh well. Anyways, since everyone's outside, I can finally stretch a bit. What is it, Hisui-chan?
Not everyone.
Oh, that's right. Hisui's shot at her. Sorry, that was rude. No, not that. In the kitchen.
That's good. It's been a long time since I got to eat that much curry. I could attack. You're a demon too. Hisui-chan, will you please report Izuku's capture? Yes. I shall begin transmission. Which means currently our Arcus and Shiki-sama. Best remaining 10 minutes. This tight feel like Arc in me.
And from the direction of the corridor, I spot Arcade. Hey, why are you so blinking and walking around? Arcade.
Yahoo, Shiki! You're doing fine, it seems.
Where have you been hiding?
I've been taking a nap on the roof of the mansion.
Of course you have. No surprise.
The only ones who seemed to see me there was nearest familiars.
Why? Why is it? I mean, it feels like an idiot will fall for all that panicking running around the estate. So, only time miss, what are you doing here? Wouldn't it be much better to rest on the roof, then it would have been almost as if...
I didn't participate at all. I want to run around and be chased too.
I see. I done more than that enough that I'd rather trade with you.
Yep, I've been watching you up there the entire time. It's been pretty amusing.
Right now, that part of myself, the other comment related to my denial, but I wanted to kill Arc so badly was precious to me. Then shall I give you a pleasure of being chased, Arcway? Arcway, not signed by Black Key. Filet is so thorough. Among people I know uses Xiao Senpai.
Hello, Tona-kun. It's a tax collection time.
So that line doesn't really match your ex-usual clothing. For that matter, when do you change?
Don't worry about the little details. Well then, with this we will have got Inu-kun take care of Tona-kun.
Aye, sir. Tunnel, just give up. I pass. I easily dodge the charging Arco. Great.
It looks like this one doesn't intend that we... Gee, go on ahead.
How about that?
Ciel's no worry. As long as I keep her in check, she can't do anything to you.
I got it. But now can I remember?
I know that. This is a game after all. But you know.
Our eyes started to shine.
Like he's forbidden Ciel. If you're going to act like that, then make sure I become a little serious.
I returned to mansion the blue room. The clock pointed 3:89. No matter who returns, I can at least buy that much time before I gain tag.
Welcome back, Shiki-sama.
I'm back, Hisui. It sounds like someone's usual conversation when I get back to school.
It does, doesn't it? Since you have returned time, show me my report in person. Ours someone has become a demon.
Seems like Arga couldn't keep up Senpai from tagging her. I'm sorry, but that's incorrect.
I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. Well, Ciel-sama pulled all Arg. He's attention to herself. I guess someone attacked her from behind.
I see. So, I only left an end, huh?
No. An end no one remains.
Eh? Even before I got easy to touch my shoulder.
Now it's all over.
As she said, he smiled. Hermie slowly jerked my brain. It's unlike Hisu would ever choose to touch me. On top of that, she has no reason to touch me. So that means the person from isn't Hisui, but using Hisui's clothes. Kaku.
Yes, it's very close, but I just made it just in time. 5 seconds remained.
Just as Hisui, cock on our head, the bell rang to announce the end of the game. These are the pictures day of our family. This is one of the footprints telling how to collapse.
Hey, so Shiki was a child. Was a child, huh? Okay, what obvious stuff are you babbling? Maybe he was a child one time. I wasn't. I want this picture, Cheeky.
You aren't human, and this probably belongs to Kaku, so don't just keep taking pictures out of it.
And then these 5 pictures you stuck in your pocket will be returned, right? You people, when you're acting like that yourself, you can't let it out of my sight.
You suck, stop looking so greedy. You got your own pictures from middle school, right?
But I don't have many pictures of Tona-kun. And then the little sister's over there staring seriously at the album. Hey, little sister, come back to Earth. Ah, yes. What is it, Argue-san? Ah, she's back. Spent so much staring at Shiki's pictures, even you've seen them every day. This and that are different issues. Nisa and I were apart for 8 years, so of course the records of his precious growing up will be interesting. But isn't it nice for you, since Kagu won, you can see them anytime? But I'll have to ask Quack every time I did, which is just a bit of annoying. Well, I suppose I could sell that as a compromise. I am the one of the losers after all.
Aika, stop looking at Shiki's pictures. Look at me too, mine too. The precious pictures are your over growing up.
But they're all pictures of your prison cell. This is rather scary. The background doesn't change at all. Only the pictured person is growing, and then they're all the same peace pose while making the sign sort of a ghost photo. Do you take these, Kaka-san?
I too. Wait. Why would you have a album? I'm surprised you can use a camera. The pictures of all the films I was in the past. Look how much you please. These captured inside of all unusual creatures. Beasts making this unusual book. This guy's has a handle on the front. Although, if you unexplained it, it would just look like a book of animal pictures.
Twitching Animal Land? Are these 606 in here?
No. They are a memento for those who died there. So there are over 1,000. Additionally, those become undead don't photograph well. At the same time, there are some paintings here too.
There we are. Nero, you can paint?
Watching the artist on the corner of my eye, I sat and saw talking to Hisui. Her face looked very injured in the photos, but at the same time she seemed very tense, so I was staying away. Well, she can look at the album later, and then to be done in by Hisui. An old-fashioned twin trick too.
I'm very sorry, Shiki-sama. About 30 minutes before the game, Nissan suggested, and we switched places.
No, there's no rule using disguises, so it's fine. And besides, I was one who let my guard down, and at the very end of it all, which hurts.
We're good for Shiki-sama.
Yeah, and that reminds me. Where did our Victor Kage-san go anyway? Do you know Hisui?
I saw Nissan heading to the corridor a while ago. Probably she went outside to cool down a little.
Okay, and I'm going to follow her. I saw up from the sofa. As I entered the corridor, I saw Kage sitting on the chair, eyes closed. It was just like Hisui said. She came here to cool off. Since it was already dark outside, the breeze was refreshing chilled.
Shiki-san, what's the matter?
Noticing me, I dropped Clear's cock, opened her eyes, stood. Nothing, I just want to talk a bit. That's okay?
Of course, I don't mind at all. What do you wish to talk about?
Although, to tell the truth, there wasn't really a topic I had in mind. Today was the first time in a while I had done so much running around. I'm rather tired.
Were you and others like that back then too?
I mean, using the entire estate? Really, well, you mean playing wherever we want? Yeah. But we were kids back then. There weren't any running around over the place like we did today. And back then, the game was a lot more simpler. Just run, and the demon catches you out. That was all.
Sometime
In middle school, in the middle of today, the goal mysteriously changed.
Yeah.
Back, no one made any curry in the middle of the game.
That's true. But it didn't seem like I could win with a straight up fight. But I'm glad. In the end, even Hisui got to play.
That could be called playing? I don't know. If she says such, that's fine. That's right. Here, I'm returning this. I got to pull a knife from her sleeve. The hand card on it. My knife.
See you, Senator Anaka, Sama's master of the tone for a day. I'm also giving them back. Even if I kept them, I have no way to use them. And she
prized of Aika.
It's very tempting, but the consequences are frightening, so I'll give up on that. But for you, Shiki-san, I would like have Dame privileges at least once.
Well, I don't mind that at all. And for that reason, I'm glad they're Arc nor the others one. And Arc is because she really might drag me back to the Millennium Castle for the rest of the prize. Well, I'll happily keep. Your chat voice right now are wonderful. I could feel my face falling into a troubled expression, knowing that there's an owl in my picture in Kaga's room. Somehow it's difficult to calm down. Anyway, shall we return? The other guests are on. I'm sure everyone's worried.
That's true. And if we're here too long, we'll freeze.
Then Kaga's-san and I stood there and returned indoors. And then just I could hear the dog's howl. Unconsciously, I looked up. Oh well, dog.
Ah, that's near sounds familiar. Clouter-kun.
Huh?
You know, things have been really started up lately. So I told Ike, why don't we get a dark guard dog? And this was just perfect.
I think back at the courtyard. No. Certainly Kaga had never said a word about returning that. Huh, so you're intending to make that Black Beast our guard dog.
Yes. As reliable as he is. Soon we have to buy some ham for him to eat.
Reliable, she said. You really understood, Kaga-san. But as a war dog and infirmary, you know. The tone has already a bad reputation, but when you keeping that around, that's so rumors will there be.
Geez, son, you keep staying there. You catch a cold.
Kaga's call. I'll return myself. Yeah, okay. I'm coming. Turn quickly. I head indoors. Oh! And my back counter can raise a loud howl to the moon. Do you have fun?
Oh yes, thank you so much.
That's good. Thank Kagson. All the things you got. What makes you happiest?
Memories of playing together with everyone.
Oh, that was fun. So, I'll probably end this here. And we're going to do the final one next time. So, I'll see you next time. I'm going to out. Bye!